This is Math Minutes with Majan Minds, where we are reviewing skills you need to know for success in grade 12. Okay, so for all the videos up to this point, I have done more or less the same thing when it comes to finding equations of normals and tangents. But this one's a prove question that says, prove that this guy is the equation. Now, I'm actually not going to start with him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same procedure that I have been doing, and then I'm going to try to show that this is what the equation actually comes out to be. So since they give us this, let's go ahead and find his derivative, which is going to be 6x squared. Now, when I plug in a value here, I need to know what I'm going to plug in. I'm going to plug in an x number, and right there is my x that I'm going to plug in. So since I'm going to plug in a 1 in both of those places, I'm not going to write, I'll write on this side 6, but what I'm going to write over here is mt, the gradient of the tangent line, which is helpful, but not exactly what I want. See, I want the normal to the curve. Well, what's the normal to the curve going to do? It's going to be sitting down here, and this guy is not going to be 6, but he's going to be 1/6 with a negative in front there. So now I know that this is the gradient of my normal line. So let's write what that normal line is going to look like. It's going to be y minus a number equals the gradient x minus a number. And in here, I'm going to put x equals 1 because of this guy. Over here in pink, my y is also equal to 1, so I'm going to put a 1 in there. And in blue, I'm going to write negative 1/6 right here. Now, most of the time they've been saying find the equation of the normal, and we would just stop here. But this one says prove that this is the equation. Well, I got this. It doesn't look like that. What do I need to do? Well, now I need to change this, and hopefully it'll turn into that. So let's open up our brackets. We're going to have y minus 1 equals negative 1/6 x plus, this is a negative and that's a negative, so plus 1/6. And now I'm going to apply a method that I used when we were doing partial fractions, and that is I don't like to deal with fractions. So I'm just going to do something to both sides, same thing to both sides, that will eliminate these fractions. I'm going to multiply by a 6 and a 6. So on this side, it will give me 6y minus 6 is going to equal, now on this side, that 6 is going to cancel with that 6, leaving me with a plus 1 at the end. And this 6, remember it's over 1 here, this 6 is going to cancel with that 6, leaving me with minus 1x. Well, then that means, let's try to see if we can make this come out. Notice that we have a 0 on this side, so let's just move everything over here. And in the process of doing that, we're going to have 6y, this minus 1x is going to come over and become plus x, and then I have a minus 6. When I took a plus 1 and move it over there, it's going to be a minus 1, so minus 6 minus 1 is going to be minus 7 equals to 0. And so I have proven now that the equation for the normal to the curve is this guy at 1, 1, because they gave us the specific point. So that's all you have to do. If you found this video useful, go ahead and subscribe in the top left, and then head on over to majanminds.com to check out more videos and resources.